Hello, everyone. It's William. Wow, my hair's wild today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. Andrew is going to be joining us here in a little bit. He's just downstairs working on a few things. We're at the house in the home office today. So I hope you are all doing great. It's been a busy day. Hello, Kimberly. I see you're here. If you're here out there, please say hi. It has been a busy day today. We've been working on a few things, a few projects. I don't know if I can talk about them because some of them are for what Andrew's working on. So, um, yeah, it's been some behind the scenes stuff right now. Some of it for Allegory Gallery, some of it for the projects Andrew's working on. Um, oh, here's our air conditioner. Let me just turn that off. I don't think it needs to be on right now. Hello, Suzanne. Thank you for joining us too. Um, yeah, I ran some errands today. I have to do more errands. I almost forgot. I have to go in all my other errands. I forgot I have to pick up my prescriptions today. Um, our pharmacy, unfortunately, well, my pharmacy, one of the pharmacies here in Ligonier has closed, and it's the one that I used to go to. And so they supposedly transferred everything to the other pharmacy, but I've not gotten over there yet. So I hope everything is okay for all of that, because that's a new thing for me. Um, so I don't know what's going on with that. I have to figure that out today. Hopefully they're still open by the time I'm done with the live. We'll see. If not, I think I've got one more day I can go. But yeah, so it's been busy. When you know I'm forgetting that kind of stuff, it's been a busy day. How are you all doing out there? What's going on for all of you? Have you had a good day? It's Wednesday. We're midway through the week. Um, It is pottery night for me, which is why we are going live now. Andrew could go live later tonight, but I figure it's always easier when we can go live together. And I think some of you like the afternoon lives. I think they work better for some people. So we're trying to do a mix of the afternoon lives and the evening lives, and just kind of feeling it out and see what people think. But it seems to be something that people are enjoying, I hope. The little time switch up here and there. Um, so I think we're going to keep doing this for a little while, every so often. Maybe a few times a week we'll go in the afternoon, especially on Wednesdays when I have my pottery class. Because not only that, but lives are difficult to do by yourself, but also I feel like I have to rush home with pottery and help Andrew with things. Or if I'm by myself, I have to rush home and try to do a late live. And I think more of you are more morning people than night, although we do have a good mix of different chronotypes that watch us. Not that we're going to go morning, but because that's not my chronotype at all. But yeah, Kimberly says, or Kim says, I like a mix of both. I think so. And hello, Kim, by the way. Suzanne says it's raining again. Oh no, 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 no more rain for you all. We need a little bit of rain up here. It's getting dry, I think. But I'm enjoying these nice days. It is, I don't know what it is. It's 80 right now. We're going to go to a high of 81, a low of 61. The nights are so nice. Um, it's really, it's really pleasant in the evenings. I'll say that, to be able to just have like the windows open in the house, and it doesn't even get too hot in the day. We actually keep the windows open most of the time. Throughout the day. It's not been getting so hot that we even have to close them. The house cools down in the evening, and sometimes cools down quite a lot, that it lasts most of the day until the evening again. And that's really nice. Some days we shut it up again so that it keeps the heat out. But we, with the dry heat we've been having, thank goodness, knock on wood, knock on real wood, we've not had to do that. Kimberly says, I can't always catch a day, but I enjoy when I can, and says, I like the mix. Thank you so much for letting us know. Hello, Susie, our neighbor is here. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, it's been it's been a few beautiful days recently, some really, really pleasant days. And we've been trying to get a lot of work done since Andrew's been home. He's been trying to catch up on things that he's been behind on. You know, when he goes away, he does not get to catch up a lot on his emails and just correspondence that he does on a daily basis. So he's been spending a lot of time catching up with people, you know, reigniting conversations with people. He's much better about that than I am. So um, he does take quite a few hours out of his day, oftentimes, whether it's in the evenings or mornings, sometimes afternoons. You know, whenever he can, to just catch up with people and keep caught up with people. Um, and that's kind of part of his work that he does both for us and for his own personal, you know, kind of his personal life, but also his personal career. Um, so it's one of those things that is very important, and it's hard sometimes for me to do with the things I'm doing because I'm often in the packing and shipping department and just head down doing stuff. And so it's good that one of us can take that time and kind of, you know, keep relationships going and build better relationships with people. And so he's been trying to do that because when he's away at the craft schools, especially when he's on like a work study program, he's usually working from early morning and then in the studio. Like I think he was getting up at 6 o'clock most mornings and then working in the studio until midnight or 1, and then trying to sleep and get up and do it all over again. So um, he's been spending the last few days doing a lot of that. He's been in the studio as well. We've been up to Star Cottage Studio, and he's been doing some things in there, trying to finish up some of the pieces that we kind of previewed that weren't finished. So some of the bronze casting and silver casting that he needs to polish and get ready, he's been working on that as well. So it's been busy. It's been a good busy, but it's been a busy time. Um, Tomorrow I'm going to be kind of, sorry, my eyes itchy. Tomorrow I'm going to be locked down to the house a little bit because we have people's gas. They have to come in and check the inside gas lines. So I have to be here around the house between 1 and 4, which is like normally our prime working time. So hopefully I'll get the text message early that they're coming, but it could be anywhere up to 4 o'clock or so. So have to let them in. They just have to do a quick inspection, I guess, of the inside gas lines. I guess they do this every year. I don't remember it happening before, but I'm sure it's happened before. It's such usually a quick thing. So tomorrow is going to be one of those days that I'm going to have to work on things around the house. And so I packed up some of the things, my normal kind of packing and shipping, the pre-packing and pre-shipping that I can do. I packed up some already. I'm going to pack up some more and make sure that I have it here at the house so that I can work on it while I'm here. We will not be doing a live in the afternoon tomorrow because of that. And then Friday, I go to the store, and people's gas has to come into the store and also check the inside gas lines. I figured I'd just do both places at once. And so they have to do that, I guess, once a year in both places. I don't know. Susie says, why I haven't gotten a message. They threatened to shut off our gas if I didn't do this. So, and I know I've been getting some mailings. I didn't know it was that important. So, yeah, we got to the point, I guess they were threatening to shut off the gas if I didn't let them come in and check the gas lines. I don't know. So that's what they're saying they have to do. So I called them, and they had to do it at the business. They didn't threaten to shut down. It was just the house, because I guess it's been a year and a half or something. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't keep track of this. but yeah, so I guess I've waited long enough that they're like, we're going to shut your gas. I had a thing posted to the door yesterday or the day before. We're going to shut your gas off in 5 days if you don't call us to let us in to check your gas lines. So I guess that's what they've got to do. So I don't know why they haven't contacted you, Susan or Susie, but yeah, I don't know why they picked me to do it then, but that's what they do. And we're always so busy. So I don't know what the deal is. But they say I guess I found one of the letters because I had to find the number. And they say that they are supposed to do it every year in every house. So I don't remember them doing it before, and maybe it's a new thing, but I've apparently waited long enough that they want to shut off the gas if I don't do it. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So yeah, I have to be around the house tomorrow to do that. Or Andrew, one of us has to be around, but generally that's me that I do that. And then he'll probably be around too, though, doing some stuff here. Usually we've been trying to get up to the cottage together here since he's come back. We kind of get up, we make a little breakfast or lunch, and then we head up to the cottage together and kind of work on stuff for a while. And then if we're doing an evening live, we do the live together. That's what we're trying to make a plan where we can be kind of working simultaneously a little bit more. But we'll see how that goes, because he is definitely like, my time has to be done when the post office is open and all. Like, I have to do things, and I can't get too much on a night schedule because I do have to be at the store on Friday, Saturday, Sunday during the day. So Andrew can be on a night schedule all he wants generally, but I cannot. I definitely can't. So it's one of those things that I have to keep trying to keep myself on a semi-daytime schedule, and he's been working, trying to do it a little bit with me. Susie says the gas lines in front of my house were replaced about 7 years ago. I don't know if these ones were replaced or not. So I don't know what it is. I guess they just have to check the inside lines. I don't know. I have no idea what all that's about. I guess make sure they're not leaking. Like, we have carbon monoxide or gas, some kind of gas tester in the basement to make sure that there isn't gas down there. We've never had that go off, but carbon monoxide, gas, something, I don't know, all different kinds of things plugged in down there to make sure. But I guess they still have to do it. So I don't know. I hope it doesn't cause any problems, because I don't think there's any problems. We haven't experienced any problems. So I'm hoping it's not one of those things where they find problems, right? But yeah, so that's what's going on. Friday at the store, I have to do that. So I have to, I'll be at the I scheduled it when I'm going to be there anyway. They were nice enough to have a time that they would come in while I was there already. So I don't have to make a special trip up there. And then I'll be up there Saturday. No, I will not be at the store on Saturday. I need to post about this as the week's getting closer and closer. We will be closed on Saturday in Johnstown because Andrew is teaching the Razzle Dazzle class in Pittsburgh at Contemporary Craft. And he has 6 students at the moment, at least 6 students. And it's always helpful with that kind of number, especially if I go and help him. And also I help drive. I usually do the driving, and then just kind of help with the students as much as I can, manning the kilns and kind of making sure everybody knows what they're doing, and helping to keep an eye on everyone. The last thing you want to do is turn your back and have somebody get burned in a kiln or have something happen like that. So I will be going on Saturday with him to Pittsburgh to the Razzle Dazzle class. So we'll be doing that, and then we'll be back open on Sunday. So Friday and Sunday at Allegory Gallery in Johnstown. If you're planning to come up, we hope you'll come up and visit us then. Saturday, if you want to visit us, you'll have to visit us at Contemporary Craft in Pittsburgh. You got to sign up for the class too. It's I think an all day. I think it's a 10 to 5 class. I think it's a 7-hour class, if I'm not mistaken. And you can still sign up, I believe, if you want to get yourself on that list and learn some razzle dazzle on enamel. It's going to be pretty fun, I think, and there's going to be a lot of interesting things happening. Andrew's got a lot of techniques he's going to show. I think one he's going to try for the first time, so that should be fun. Kind of, it's always fun to experiment, you know, and sometimes the students come up with the kind of best experiments. So that's, you know, questions and, you know, sometimes things he's not done. So we're like, okay, let's give it a try. So let's, I hope it's going to be a good class. They usually are very good classes, and I'm excited for that. Please like and share this video if you're watching. Help us spread the word that we exist as a business, as a bead store, as a supply store for jewelry making. And also that we have fun lives and you like to sit and chat with us and hang out and get to know one another and meet new friends here on the live. You know, sharing is great, but if you add a little bit of context to it for people, that also really helps. So when you do the shares, if you say, hey, I've met some really great friends on these lives, or there's a lot of great creative people that I hang out with here on these lives, that really helps too. Because what we have found is, just like in comments on Facebook, you know, there is a secret apparently, that when you comment on things on Facebook, it's supposed to be more than emojis. If you just do emojis, the comments don't really count very much. And it has to be something like 3 to 5 words at least, like typed out words in a comment, for the algorithms to start catching on to the comments. So when I comment on somebody's thing, I usually do have emojis, but I also try to make sure that it's always about like more than 5 words. So if you see me comment on things that you post, generally the comments may be short sometimes, but they're usually always more than 5 words, because that always seems to help the algorithm. So when you're also sharing things, if you add context to your shares, that seems like it at the moment anyway. These algorithms change all the time, but it does seem like if you comment on the shares instead of just hitting share and post, if you share and then type something, it helps. But it also helps in general, because, you know, if somebody sees a share, they don't know who we are. They're like, okay, my friend's sharing this, but why should I look at it? Why should I take the time to watch this video? But if they see that you're making friends, or that you've gotten good supplies, or you get a lot of great beads from us, or, you know, you hang out with creative people here, or that you like the demos that we sometimes do, or the live sales that we do, that really adds context and it gives people a reason to look. And so I'm trying to do that more. Instead of just hitting the share button, I'm trying to add context for my friends and my family, as to why I'm sharing that thing. And it also sometimes helps people engage in conversation a little bit more. And if your friends engage with your stuff on your timelines more, you'll see more of their stuff. It's that's another thing I've noticed. I've been posting some things with flowers and cats on my personal timeline, and it does tend to pull people in that may not usually comment on our business stuff. And so what I end up noticing is I will notice them saying like something like about how cute the cat is, or it's so nice to see them. And then I will scroll through my personal, you know, just through my timeline, and I will start seeing their posts. So it's really interesting. Just because they commented once on something of mine, it is now showing me their stuff. So it goes to show you that if you interact with your friends more by commenting on their posts, the reverse should be true. It should happen that they will start seeing more of yours, or you will start seeing more of theirs as well. Sorry, I have to go into. I turned myself out of do not disturb mode because we were waiting on some phone calls, but I'm seeing a bunch of notifications popping up. So yeah, it's one of those things that if you comment on friends' posts, they're going to see more of your stuff start popping up in their timeline. I can almost guarantee it because it's happening to me. When my friends that I haven't seen, like literally, I had a friend that I probably have not seen them in my feed in months. And they commented on a cat picture. And the next thing I realized is they are now popping up in my feed. So if you are saying I never see my friends, take the time to go comment on some of your friends' posts. Go to those friends' pages, comment on some of their posts, and they will probably start seeing you more often, and you will start seeing them more often. And I just noticed that really in the last like 2 weeks or so, that it's really been happening. It's happened a number of times with a number of friends that I haven't seen for a while. Some people like that I've had, I'm some people I'm not even like I was friends with in like high school. Like we've grown apart. We don't really we follow each other, you know, and so they're not on my radar. I'm not on their radar. But because they saw a cat picture or a flower picture and they commented on it, and now we're seeing each other's posts more often. So it's happened to a number of friends of mine. So that's what I can say is if you want your stuff to be seen more often, go comment on other people's things. And if you want to see them more often, that's not going to hurt either. But hopefully they'll start commenting on your stuff. And that's why we ask you, please comment on our posts at Allegory Gallery, because it really, really, really does help. So that's just some social media stuff that I've been learning over the last few days. I don't know if any of you have seen any of this happening to you. I think some of the algorithms are changing a little bit because I never used to notice that. You know, every once in a while I'll post flowers and cats and fun things, and people that I don't see very often will comment, but I never start seeing their posts in my timeline. But now that's happening. So yeah, that's all. That's what I can recommend. And hopefully it works for you too, because it's always good to see more of our friends' things. So how is everybody out there today? What's going on? What's happening today? Give me the news. Give me the news. I don't know what is happening other than that. Yesterday, and feel free to comment while I'm talking because I do wait. I don't wait, but I talk in the hopes that other people will also join in the conversation in the comments so that, and I ask questions in between and then I jump right into something else. That's so that you have time to answer the questions, because if I wait for the answers, it's very awkward. Because there's a time lapse. There's a time lapse. And so it even is more awkward if I just kind of sit in silence and say, how's your day? And wait for the comments to come. So I jump into something else. That's not to cut everybody off and just me moving on. That's me filling time so that, and that's Andrew and I both do it. We ask questions and then we move on because we know there's a time lapse. No one wants to sit in silence waiting for answers with who knows how long of a time lapse. And also, it fills time. I move on and then we can go back into things. Suzanne says, let's see, the thunder is upsetting Cinnamon. That's not good. Poor Cinnamon. Yeah. Thunder, thankfully, only one of our cats generally. Gilbert is affected by it. The rest of them, unless it's like super, super loud, and we don't get like the big booming thunder very often around here. Then sometimes they get a little jittery, but Gilbert will go under the bed. Gilbert, you will not see Gilbert during a thunderstorm 98% of the time. So we'll send lots of good vibes to Cinnamon. So Barnaby's thinking of Cinnamon. Yeah, Barnaby was a good boy today. He's been taking care of his sisters, and he'll send some good energy. He's in a caretaker mood today, I think. Kimberly says, way to make it awkward, right? Can you imagine if I just said, hey everyone, how's your day? Let me know in the comments. Wouldn't that be weird? Like, that would be really weird. Maybe we'd get comments. I don't know. I don't know how long I might sit here some days. But it would definitely, oh, that'd be weird. I think that's like a public speaker's worst fear, is that, no one claps when they expect a clap, or no one laughs when they expect a laugh, or no one, replies when they need a reply to continue the speech. And that's sometimes what it feels like when we ask questions and like nobody says anything. And it's like, okay, I'll just keep going. We really want these to be interactive. This is not supposed to be here's a special report on what's going on at Allegory Gallery. It is that, but it is also supposed to be interactive, where you get to know each other in the comments. We get to hang out with you. This is literally like supposed to be a hangout session, not just a report of what's going on with us, because that's kind of boring sometimes, just to listen. Hey, Andrew.
Howdy.
He's joined us today. He's working on some things downstairs. Let's see.
Who's watching?
That's we've got a number of people. Kim says, I'm frying an eggplant as I listen. Oh, nice. Kim is here. Kimberly is here. We did get an eggplant yesterday.
William says he doesn't like it, but I don't think he knows.
He's gonna make it, so I like it.
Maybe.
So Kim is here. Kimberly is here.
Kim.
Suzanne is here. Susie is here.
Booby in Tagalog.
Oh boy. I'm making it awkward by pausing when I ask questions. I'm just showing them how awkward it would be if we said, how's everyone doing? Let us know.
Oh, don't do that.
Right? Everyone's like, oh, Susan is here. Hello. Kimberly says, that's totally weird. Suzanne says, I'm laughing at this. Kimberly says, I thought you froze. Kimberly says, don't change your method.
That's how you get burned.
Right.
You're trying to frantically respond to you while they're frying an eggplant.
Yeah, don't do that.
Splash with the grease.
Suzanne says, waiting for comments, not Cinnamon being upset. Yeah, Cinnamon's upset with the thunder. There's rain and thunder down with Suzanne.
Oh, I thought she's upset with Barnaby.
I know. I said, what did Barnaby do? No, Barnaby, I said, is in a caretaker mood today. So he'll send some good energy down to Cinnamon.
He's been taking care of the daughters.
Yes.
It's pretty cute.
He went downstairs with Gertie today. They went down together by themselves down to the man cave. So now it's the not just a man cave.
I don't know what it is now.
I know, right?
Sounds like they don't need to go.
It sounds like they don't need to. Susan says, missed the beginning of your chat, but what we want is a report on all the cats, right?
They're alive.
They're alive and well. Gertie's still got the sniffles. She either got a cold or she's having allergies. So every once in a while she coughs. You know when you have a really congested nose and you cough and like you kind of breathe back in and it's like gurgly? I don't know if you've ever gotten that. It's terrible. She has that right now. So she's very congested, but only sometimes. And I think it's starting to clear up. I've been giving her quercetin and NAC And both of those are supposed to be good for antihistamines and clearing mucus.
Where's mine?
I know you need it too, right? Suzanne says, "Hi, Andrew."
Howdy.
Kimberly says, "Fry it like a fried green tomato. Yummy."
I'm going to cut it up and then salt it because it sucks up the stuff, and then bread it and fry it.
Okay, sounds like it could be a possibility. Diane is here. Hello, Diane.
Which Diane?
Trepanier. Now that I can
Howdy.
say your name right.
Trepanier.
Says, "Just woke up from a nap. Thunder woke me up." Well, I'm glad the thunder woke you up so you could join us today. Thanks for hanging out. Get up. Watch Allegory.
Watch this TV.
Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, Kim is doing just that. So good. Everything is better fried, says Kimberly.
Pretty much.
Susan says, "It's been pouring here since last night."
I may actually do a double fry situation where I fry them up and then I put them in the air fryer.
Oh, and crispy them even
Get
more.
them real crunchy.
Nice.
Break your teeth crunchy.
I like that though. Salty and crunchy.
Hopefully not too salty.
Not too salty, but I do like a little salt. I know, but I do like I like a little salt. Throw some powdered sugar on there.
Powdered sugar?
I'm changing it now.
What are you talking about?
I know. I'm going into the salty sweet now.
Nah. I don't want to eat at that restaurant. He's like, my concoction.
My concoction.
Funnel cake, eggplant.
There you go. Who knows? Maybe it'll be delicious.
Oh, maybe.
Let's see here.
You just have a regular funnel cake at that point.
Right. Kimberly says, "Okay, I need some eggplant." So yeah, we stopped at the farmer's market. We ran to the farm after the live. The Amish farmer's market. The Amish market. We hustled to get up there in time, and we got sweet corn. We got candy onion. A candy onion. Which you used today? That's what I used today, and it does have more sugar because it burned quicker when I was cooking it.
Caramelizing.
No, it burned. Like
it's supposed to be caramelized.
I know. I tried to get it to caramelize. I've been getting pretty good at the caramelizing the onions, but this one just wanted to burn up.
That's when you need to add more moisture.
Yeah, I also did just use butter and not oil. Then I put some oil in, and that helped.
Well, butter
burns at a higher, lower temperature.
Burning temperature.
Yeah. So, but
you can make ghee, and that will increase the temperature.
Yeah, but we don't make the ghee.
No, it takes too long.
Yeah. So we got the candy onion, we got the sweet corn, we got an eggplant, we got some zucchini. I used some zucchini in our breakfast lunch today. Brunch. We got some little tomatoes.
They were good.
They were really good.
I'm in the mood for caprese.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That's one of my favorite things.
Mm-hmm. And what else did we get? Garlic, fresh garlic, and I think that garlic, onion, eggplant, zucchini, corn, tomatoes. I think that's it. Sweet.
They had some other stuff, but we didn't get it.
Yeah. I was hoping they'd have peaches again. They had peaches one week. They were so good, but they did not. They had some cantaloupe and watermelon, but we didn't grab any of those. I should have gotten a watermelon.
Those look good.
Yeah, I do like a good watermelon. So we did that, and then right after that, we headed our way to Touchstone, but we stopped off in Ohio Pile.
We got dinner because we were both hungry.
We were so hungry.
I was like, we should have brought them vegetables in the car.
I know, snack. But we stopped at, what's the name?
Falls Market.
The Falls Market in Ohio Pile. And they have sandwiches where they replace a lot of the meats with like a veggie burger
that they make.
And so we had a veggie burger Reuben, which was delicious.
That one was good.
And then we had a veggie burger Philly cheesesteak.
That was all right.
It was all right, but it was definitely like Philly cheesesteak is what it is because it has the steak, the thin things, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's it. And I guess you could say that about a Reuben too, but the Reuben worked. The Philly cheesesteak,
It kind of felt like Philly cheesesteak toppings
on a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was fine.
It was good. They did them well. It was tasted good.
But I like the Reuben better.
Yeah.
There's some other stuff on the menu I want to try.
Yeah, all the stuff on their veggie menu looked really good.
Like they have some Thai stuff that looks good.
Yeah. And they had ice cream and stuff. We didn't get that. We got some fries though, and that was good.
The fries are good. William kept getting distracted playing with them birds.
Yeah, the birds were the little birds looking for fries. And that and I don't know that it's good for them, but I gave them fries because they were asking for them.
They're begging.
They were begging. I figured they know what they need. Probably not great, but
oh well.
They apparently, I mean, it's like they do it every day. So if it was hurting them that bad.
And then William, he did it, and then them little kids across the couple tables started doing it. It's like a chain reaction. Well, I did it first.
Oh, I didn't know you did it. I didn't know one of them.
One fry. He's over here tearing it up.
He gave, okay, so I didn't know you gave that one fry. I thought that was the kids. No. He gave one fry, and the bird could barely carry it away.
It's so cute.
And it was for one bird. And then so I took two fries, and I picked them in little pieces and fed like all of they were all gone after I was done. They had all eaten, and
they went to the kids' table
and they
whole fries.
And they all left, and they all had something, and then they went over to the kids and got the kids' stuff. But
they're gonna be roly-poly little birds.
I know. And like I said, I know it's probably not the best, but I'm sure they eat other things too, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah, one did get picky.
He threw down one and it only wanted to eat it and it was tore up.
Yeah, it wanted it in smaller little bits.
Mm-hmm. And then another bird.
I think it only wanted the potato, like the inside. It was eating little bits of the inside of the potato. It didn't want the skin. Yeah, it didn't want the skin. Didn't want cut the crust off. So that was cute anyway. And so we ate real quick, like.
And then he saved some of them fries, and then the car smelled very much of fried oil.
Yeah, it did. But they were good too to eat after.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like the kind of stuff that wouldn't hold up.
It was okay, but they hit the spot because I needed a little snack at night. And so then we went to Touchstone, and we got there like 5 minutes late. But
he's playing with the birds.
But we did get we did see most of the presentations that we were going down to see. So
I don't know if they did if they ran ceramics this time.
I don't know,
because I don't recall.
They would have had that. There was not. Everyone was getting like 10 to 15-minute presentations. There was not time. We weren't that late.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember seeing them, but they changed the venue too, so that also
threw things off.
Yeah, but we got to see my friend Anne Bijold.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to her like every week for 2 years, but only on Zoom.
Yeah, never met in person.
And so it's weird to think of that because like it didn't even dawn on me that we hadn't met because we.
Yeah, she said that, and I was like, Andrew has talked about her a lot, and I just assumed that they had met in person before at some point.
Yeah, and I even forgot. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh, I guess you're right." So that was nice.
Met her students.
See her students. See the work they're making.
See what she's teaching.
It looks like a good class.
Yeah, kind of jealous. Jealous I missed that one.
Yeah, they're learning a lot in that class.
And then we saw, what was her name that did the drawing?
Robin Menard.
Robin Menard. And that made me want to take a drawing class. Like I say I can't draw. She's like, everybody can draw. And she showed where she starts out and she's like, here are students' projects, some who never drew before. And I was like, okay, maybe I could learn to draw from her. I don't know.
Probably.
But she says that she can teach anybody to draw. And they start out drawing cylinders and shapes, and by the end of the week, you're drawing fruit and flowers. And I'm like, that 1 week to get me to draw fruit, like realistic looking fruit and flowers, that's a challenge.
Well, I could teach you, but
That's
you don't know.
that's a challenge to see if somebody could accept.
He's already put in his mind he can't do, so
yeah,
that's the hardest hurdle.
Andrew and I have sometimes a difficulty teaching one another things.
It's easier just for you to do it.
Just me to do it.
He's like, I can show you use this technology thing. I was like, maybe it's just easier you do. Do it. I don't need to learn how to use Google Drive.
Just do it for me every single time I need it.
I'm a full support husband. Make my presentation. I need to start. Oh, I found out that my class at Peters Valley is running.
Yes.
One student dropped out, but they're still running it. So there's 3 students only.
It's nice, and there was room for more if people want to join.
I know, but don't do it. I guess do it, but don't wait until I bring all my supplies and then
don't have enough.
Yeah, then it'll be like it will work because I always overpack.
Yes, we tend to do that.
So it's going to be interesting because we're going to Peters Valley. I think maybe you're going to go. Mom's maybe going to go.
Yeah, I might get to go too. We're trying to see if I can TA.
If he can, then that'll be good. But then I'm going directly down to Penland.
Yeah, he's got to drop me off.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go to Penland. I'm going to work the auction. Really, William should go because he can lift stuff. Me, I'm just there for moral support.
Yeah, but you
can do it.
But there's a vendor show here that we might do, and it's my mom's birthday weekend, so I have to see if she's planning anything, and if not,
everybody's so secretive about that what they want to do for their birthday.
I know, so I don't know if she wants to do anything. If she has plans with my brother already, I have no idea. I have to figure it out, and it's coming up soon. But we were thought about maybe taking her down because I think she would like to go down. But it's probably as far as Airbnb pretty booked up around there because the auction is a big thing. It's a big thing.
I was gonna go just to go to the auction, but we don't really have money for our Airbnb and a ticket.
Buying things in the auction.
Yeah, so I'll go and help. And then that'll give me a sense of what it's like.
And they feed you and house you.
Correct.
When you help. So I don't think my mom wants to be running around carrying things on her birthday. So
she'd probably be great at it.
She probably would. She'd help them. She'd help them organize it. She'd like. Yeah. But
they don't have everybody do carrying stuff around.
Yeah.
They have different tribes of people.
Well, maybe we'll see. If she wants to go, maybe they'll have a spot that she can do something that wouldn't be too strenuous.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It's maybe getting too late though, so you gotta hurry up.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is the plan. Hopefully I get to go to New Jersey with him. And that's a long time away, so we'll see. I always get nervous. Because it's hard to take a week off for both of us.
I mean, you can still work.
Yeah.
Not like.
No, I know. But
you're
like in Memphis, the lives, they weren't as good and all that as when we're actually home with the stuff. You know? But we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe we'll have a sale.
We'll have a sale, see what happens.
It'd be nice for you to see another craft school.
I would like to see it.
See what I do in my life.
I know. And it'd be nice to help you drive because...
Oh, because sometimes I get sleepy.
And you've been driving a lot.
And the rumble strips wake me up. I told somebody that. I said, that's what the rumble strips are for. And they're like, that's not what they're for.
That's not technically, yes, it is. It's to alert you you're going off the road. Maybe not necessarily to wake you up, but it is to alert you you're heading in the wrong direction.
Right. That's when you wake up.
That's when you wake up.
You just close your eyes for a couple of minutes. It's fine.
A couple of minutes, not even a few seconds, a couple of minutes, and then
let's just be generous with our time.
This is how my husband drives when he's by himself. Always
Right.
good to know.
Somehow I make it.
And you wonder why I wonder where he is and how he's doing.
Somehow I make it.
You
and
do.
Then the cars, and I don't tear up the car.
No, nope, you do good.
And I was like, did I do that?
So that's what's going on around here. Like I said, this weekend,
class on Saturday.
Yep, this weekend we talked about that. We're going to be closing the store. I have to post about that. I'm going to go help because you got a lot of people in the class, and it's always good to have two sets of eyes. Keeping an eye on everybody.
I can do it.
Of course.
But they may not like how I do it.
Regimented.
Well, I just have a thing. Sometimes when people I think I'm a good teacher, but sometimes what frustrates me is when people are willfully ignorant. And I haven't really had this too much, but I've had it where some people are like, I can't do, and they will purposely I was teaching somebody how to draw. By the way, bringing it back.
Not me.
And they're like, I can't do it. And I was like, hold the pencil. Grip it.
Try it.
And their hand was like a
fish. They've never held a pencil in their life.
I was like, what is this? I was like, act like you want to learn.
Right.
Instead of this thing where they acted like all the muscles in their hands had disappeared into jelly.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, girl, we don't have time for therapy. Grip it like you're mad at it.
Yeah, it's like when people are purposefully.
Mm-hmm. I was channeling my dad. That's dangerous.
That is danger zone.
Your butt whooped next.
Yeah, you've never held a pencil. Really, you don't know how to hold a pencil.
I was like, put a little bit of pressure.
Just because you're learning to do something you've never done, you think you can't.
So I had to be but I like to.
You had to start from the very beginning. Here's how you hold
it. And then I gripped her hand real hard, but not in a crushing way.
Yeah.
It was hold it like this. First I asked, I said, can I help you? Can I touch you? And she's like, yes. And then it was in the Miracle Worker, when the woman what's her name? Annie Sullivan shows Helen Keller how to talk. And
I've never seen that. But
well, she helps Helen Keller talk by running her hand under the water and then sign languaging in her hand. And so I felt I was having my own moment like that. It was pencil.
Oh my. Did they learn how to draw?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Diane says, don't get me wrong, but I would be okay with you taking a week off. It would be good for my pocketbook. Yeah, but not our bank account.
No, we like to pay our mortgage.
Yeah, we could never take a whole week completely off. We're not.
Unless we do something.
Yeah, we'd have to do we'd have to have an online sale that supported itself. Fundraiser beforehand, something.
Go find me.
Yeah. Kim says, OMG, you're so funny.
Well, that's how you learn. Sometimes I've been in classes with really good teachers, but they're dry like the toast.
Dry like the toast.
Like real dry toast. Not just regular, delicious, slightly crispy on the outside and buttery on the inside.
Just dry toast.
Melba toast.
Melba toast.
So they Melba toast. And you know what I remember from that? It's dry. I go in and out of consciousness.
Yeah, he does.
So if I ever take a class and I get I start free associating with my eyes, it's not you, it's me. Just say y'all know.
He probably drove 18 hours to be there.
Correct.
And he's not slept in 3 days.
Also, if your demo's at 10, that's usually when I usually go to sleep. I'm trying to get better about going to sleep at night.
I was talking about that. We're trying to do the schedule together where we go up to the cottage together, we come home together.
And sleep at
and
night.
sleep at night.
You know, with that, I'm getting work done, so we may have to change this.
That's what I also said. I said I have to do the schedule because I have to be at the store on certain days during the day. But you have been getting a lot of correspondence done. That's what I was talking about too. You've been catching up a lot on all of that.
But really?
But really?
Do we need that? More talking?
More talking?
More do, less talk.
Right.
Speaking of which, let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Pick some letters.
Let's pick some letters. I'm going to flip this camera around. Please like and share. And remember, context with your shares. Hey, watch these guys. They're hilarious. Hey.
I know you do the beading.
Watch these people. They like beads. They have good beads. They're funny. Watch them.
They tell the truth.
They tell the truth.
You may not want that though. Don't tell them we talk about poop, but sometimes we do.
He's got to bring it up at least once a week.
Well,
and this has been twice in the week. Twice and two.
Sometimes,
2 for 2.
If you're lucky, it's every day.
If you're lucky, it's every day.
Sometimes many times a day. Hopefully not too many times a day, because that equals another problem in your life.
Don't want that problem in your life.
Constant and regular.
See, Teresa just tuned in. Hello, tuning in, working on a large jewelry order for Alaska. Nice. We haven't seen you tune into the live for a while. We've seen you on some of our posts. Thank you so much for commenting.
Too busy working.
I know. See, we should be more busy working, less busy talking. We were just talking about that.
Whatever.
Maybe. I don't know. I like talking to y'all. So let's see. Pick some letters. Let's do S, P.
Gertie, stop snorching.
I know, right? SPZ. That's
for speeds.
SPZ. Yeah. All right. So this is how you purchase if you want to buy anything from us today. Help support our business. We make a lot number like this, SPZ 1 through 30 or through 40. We usually go to. Take down that lot number, put it in the subject line of an email, send that email to info@allegorygallery.com. That's all you got to do. If you send the email and you get it, you're promising to take it. It is all first come, first serve. And send a new email each time. Don't reply to old emails to send a new one, because that groups everything in the inbox and you miss out. So new email each time. And we do it this way because we don't want to pay for extra services. That means we'd have to raise the price of all of our stuff to do like comments that mean sold. I won't name any necessary businesses, but yeah, we do it this way because it all funnels in, timestamp order, and we get comments from all different places.
Plus, it's easy.
It's easy.
Sometimes people are like, "Oh my gosh, it's so hard." But
yeah,
ask any person on this live if it's hard to send an email.
Right. Everybody knows how to send email.
That one is way easier.
Yep. You don't have to like comment in a specific way. Like
none of it. I tried to claim something on somebody's log once. I got so confused.
Like use this number and then put right after it this number and asterisk this.
I was like, I don't know what's happening. Who am I? I just wanted to be.
Put the lot number in the subject line and send it to us.
One thing that is frustrating for us, which I'm gonna be transparent with you all.
Here we go.
I do. Is we always buy in limited quantity and one-off. So sometimes one of the nice things about some of the other places is they have like 100 of the same thing. With us, we don't have that.
No.
So I think of it as carefully curated collections.
That's right.
Of random and rare finds.
Yes.
But here you go.
Here's one of these carefully curated random and rare finds.
Does somebody know who made this? Not you answer, William. sometimes I ask a question for y'all, and then he jump up and say it. I said, "That's not the way."
That's not the way.
Y'all know who made that?
How much you want on this?
We had it at 32. I'm gonna do 24
Oh my goodness.
for an art bead.
For an art bead of this
And
caliber,
if it doesn't go, I'm keeping it.
Andrew, he's like last chance with this one.
Uh-huh.
We've shown it before. He's not showing it again.
No, it's gonna go back in my dragon hoard, never to see the light of day.
Until he makes something with it.
Or
Or just hoards it.
You don't have to use your beads. You can
No,
just admire.
they don't go
and look at
bad.
them.
He does have a lot of beads he just admires and looks at.
And Choi, she's one of my favorite bead artists.
And he rarely ever uses the beads.
And if I do, I cut it off.
Yeah, he doesn't sell it.
Reabsorbs it.
Unless he has two of the same one, then maybe.
Let's not push it.
So anybody know who this is from? Isn't it cool?
She lived in Michigan.
It's so cool. It has two holes up here and a hole down below. And let me get you all the size on this while you're all thinking about who made this. This is 28 millimeters by 54 and a half. Nobody knows?
She lived in a town called Royal Oak.
This is about 2 1/8 inches is what that equates to by about an inch.
This is ceramic.
It is ceramic.
Usually her hair is pink.
It's true.
Sometimes fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
I think I saw it once purple. Maybe blue. Maybe I'm making that up.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen blue. Maybe. Anybody guess? Nobody? Nobody knows?
Is anybody watching?
We've got like only 8 people watching right now.
And y'all 8 don't know?
Nobody
She's
knows.
got a show going on right now.
Yes, she does. There's some nice things in that
Oh,
show.
they got claim. I looked through it and I was like, claim.
Claim.
Good for her. I'm not talking smack.
No.
Smack.
Suzanne says, I was thinking about that lady who makes the faces.
No.
It's not her.
This lady also makes faces, but you're thinking different.
Yeah, we know who you're thinking about.
Mary Lou Tompkins.
Or I was thinking of the other one.
Dana Schwitzer.
Yeah. Swisher.
That's not
No. This is...
Starts with the D.
Does start with a D. Not Dana Swisher.
Last name starts with the H.
Starts with an H.
I like her. She's funny.
She's very funny.
She rescues dogs.
Yes, she does. Works a lot for doggy rescues.
Boston Terrier.
Especially Boston's.
Is it Boston Terrier what that's called?
Yep. All right, it's Diane Hockey, y'all.
Y'all didn't guess it?
Nobody guessed. There, Suzanne finally got it. Diane Hockey. Right after I said it.
You don't win anything.
No, that's why nobody's guessing. They don't win. Oh,
Yeah.
but this is only $24 now, down from 32. One time only. Last
little wild creature.
Little wild. Who doesn't love that?
Little.
With its hands in the air, and it's got the horns. This is one of my favorite little, like a forest spirit creature.
Stop selling it because I'm
You're just gonna keep it.
Well, you can have it on the thing, but I don't need a hard pressure anybody.
No.
Keep it.
No, we shouldn't have to hard pressure anybody at that price.
How about these?
What do we got next up here?
I like those.
These are nice. We've got 2 of these available. And let me see what price on these.
$12.
12 on these. These are beautiful shell beads. Little shell drops.
This one's a pearl.
Huh?
Aren't they mother of pearl?
I don't know. How do you tell the difference for sure? There's some mother of pearl. There's some. They're really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Got some nice colors on some of
You
them.
remember that commercial, that toothpaste commercial, where she's like, "What color are my teeth?" And they're like, "Off white,
I do not remember
yellow,
that. I do not remember
mother of pearl."
that. I don't remember that at all. These are 16-inch strands. And these are approximately, and you all remember that commercial out there? Approximately 9 millimeters by 7. 9 by 7 drops.
I love that.
These are nice little drops. Mother of pearl. 2 strands available, only $12 a strand. SPZ 3.
What about, have you done these recently?
What are they?
I feel like somebody in the group made something with those.
Not too recently. Let's do these. These are 16. We've got 1 strand of these. SPZ 3 are these beautiful vintage check glass beads. And they've got this Gesundheit. They've got these beautiful effects on them.
You know what? My allergy pillow in the car.
I noticed you had them in the car yesterday.
That's my secret stash.
Yeah, you're down to your secret stash. We need to get your house stash replenished.
Yeah, because otherwise I can't breathe. I may have to run downstairs and get that flow.
It's getting warm. Let's turn the air on a little bit here. So these are beautiful. This is a long strand, y'all. This is a 14-inch strand of check glass, vintage check. 1 available. And these beads are about 12 millimeters by 14. 12 by 14 millimeters. SPZ 3.
What are y'all doing? I know one of y'all's frying up an eggplant.
Yeah, not too many people said what they were doing today. Someone just got up from a nap. Someone's making eggplant.
Here, there's cosmic eggplant.
Cosmic eggplant. That is cosmic eggplant.
Flash Gordon style.
Flash Gordon style. Let's see, $8. Cosmic eggplant. Look at this.
I think they use a real gold on it.
Yeah, that's an inexpensive price for
genuine gold.
Genuine gold. This is ceramic, right? Ceramic piece.
It's got gold luster.
Gold
so they
luster.
Mix the gold into it, and then it fuses to the glaze.
So who wants a cosmic eggplant, y'all? It's pretty fun. And I'm going to do this one in inches. This is about 1 3/4 inches by 1 inch overall. And nice large hole at the top. The hole at the top is about 5 millimeters. Well, about 3.5, 3 by 5 millimeters. It's a little oblong. $8 only for that fun ceramic bead. SPZ5. Next up, how about these? These are some big beads. And I've got 1 strand of these. These have been pretty popular for, I mean, as big as they are. Whoa. You gonna fall off there? Let's hope not. All right. Check those out. Big rainbow, big beads. Aren't those fun? We had those at 16. I'm going to bring them down a little bit. Bring them down to 14 for y'all. Just have the one strand left.
And that's it.
And that's it. You'll never see those again.
Probably not.
Never, ever.
They barely fit on the screen.
I know.
You know what they remind me of? The cover of All the Places You Will Go by Dr. Seuss.
Yes. They look like they belong on a Dr. Seuss cover. For sure. Okay. And these beads are 25.5 by 36.3. So 25.5 by about 36.5. Big beads, one strand left. They are vintage. And they're done in a composite way. I think, I want to say they're resin, and you can see they're composited together in these slices and then covered in resin. So they're really cool. They are a little bit weighty. They have some weight to them, but they're not too bad for as big as they are. I don't know that I would use them in earrings. Although I did have somebody come into the store the other day. She's like, I love heavy earrings. Do you have heavy earrings? I'm like, okay, I have some stone earrings for you. But I don't think I'd use these in earrings. But definitely you could use them as a pendant. One strand available. Oh, look who it is. Oh, it's a Gertie check-in. Hi, Gertie.
She's like, what the hell?
She's like, what is this upside down and backwards?
Don't worry about
Gertie check-in. That's funny. I just watched it on my screen. Gertie. She's a good girl. She was resting with me a little bit earlier today. We were having lunch, and I was sitting on the couch, and she was curled up beside me real good.
That's pretty cute.
Suzanne says, Gertie, sweetheart. She is a sweetheart.
Good girl, Gertie.
Good girl, Gertie. All right. This is SPZ1.
Let's
putting this away.
Nobody wants
Nobody wants it. $24.
It.
Ceramic by Diane Hockey. I bet I put that in on the website. It would go real fast.
Yeah, I know.
Because,
I was thinking about that. We should do that.
I know. We have some artisan beads I need to get on the website because they sell quick on the website. Especially Diane Hockey. Her stuff sells out all the time. SPZ6.
Well, she's doing different stuff now, so I think if you like that, then it's good to get that flavor while you still can.
Right.
Before you can't have that flavor anymore. Alright, here you go. Isn't that fun?
These are charms. Whoa. The Buddha charms. I don't know what it says on the back. But they're really super cool. These are $3 each. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I have 8 of these. We sell these in the store, I think, for a little bit more than this. I think they're $3.50 or $4 in the store at least.
A little bit of a deal.
Get a little bit of a deal. And they are, let me get you a size. These are 22.5 by 9.5. Do you remember where these come from?
I think they're from Thailand.
Thailand? I think they are Thai charms.
Either Thailand or Indonesia. I can't remember.
So those are SPZ6. I just did some. Oh no, not those. I didn't. SPZ7. First, I want to do this.
What is it?
This moonstone. Some of y'all have been liking the moonstone lately. I'm going to take this down to 40. It was 65, giving you an extra special deal. Let me put this away.
The shell?
The shell.
I love the shell.
I know. It's really nice quality shell.
Mother of pearl.
And let's move these all down a little bit.
Just cleared the deck.
No, we just leave it go. People see things.
We got one.
We got one of the 6s sold. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So this is beautiful rainbow moonstone. And these are smooth drops. These are very flashy. And they look really, really, really nice. If you like a good quality flash, these have lots of color in them. Beautiful rainbow moonstone drops. And they are, whoa, if I can get in here. They're about 8 millimeters by 4.5. And that is an 8-inch strand of beautiful quality rainbow moonstone. Only $40, down from $60, because it's the last strand, so we're giving you an extra special deal. Look at all that color on there. Rainbows, not just blue. You've got all beautiful colors on there. One strand available.
And there's the tassel.
And it's got tassels, right? So you know it's good. You know it's good. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to remove this. Last strand of those available. SPZ3, $16 for that very large, I think 14-inch strand of vintage check glass.
New people are probably like, what? An elitist jerk.
Why?
Because I'm like, it's got tassels, so you know it's good.
Oh.
But for
that's an inside joke.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
And what it is I taught a workshop where I took people around Tucson, and one of the people who came up to who was one of the participants, they went to this booth and they're like, and I was like, what's wrong? I thought you said you wanted some of this stone. She's like, I only buy strands with tassels. And the vendor overheard it, and he was like, I put tassel on anything. And the idea was that they would put tassels sometimes to make it harder for people to steal stuff. Mm-hmm. And so in this idea, the idea kind of grew that strands with tassels were more valuable. But then when people found out about that, they were putting tassels on anything.
On anything.
So that doesn't really determine the value. Yeah. I also used to work with different vendors who would have pricing codes using different tassels. So they would, if they paid $1 per strand, then it would be like a blue tassel. And so they knew that they could quickly do their markup calculations.
When they'd offer prices to special customers or anybody, they knew what they could offer them on each strand.
And one of them, she used to have her own kind of like shorthand that she would use. And everybody kind of knew what the shorthand meant, because it meant like certain customers would get one price and other customers would get another. And she did that for years and years and years. All right, so these are vintage Czech.
Vintage Czech flags.
They're like a little leaf.
Leaf drop. They don't have a design carved in, but they're that leaf shape or flag shape.
You know what this would look really good in is some seed bead designs.
Mm-hmm.
Go sew that down and flare it out. Embrace your inner Laura McCabe and put an eyeball in it and have the petals flare out like a corona of goodness.
And I think we have 3 different styles of this, so I'm just throwing them all up here because they're all the same size. They're just 3 different colors.
You have that cranberry glass kind of ruby color. You have that vitriol, which is kind of like metallic and iridescent. And then you have this kind of springy green.
Yeah, so that's SP8, SP9, SPZ10, and they're all $4 a strand. We do have multiple strands. I'm just not counting them all out. But I will check. Just go ahead and send in if you'd like anything, and I will check through them to see who gets what. We have a good number of each, so if you want like 4 or 5 of them, we probably have them.
I bet Kinga would use those.
Maybe. Huh. Yeah, they'd be good with seed bead stuff. They're good for anything, but they're about 11 millimeters by about 6.
Or just as like the point at the end, like do a wire wrap link and then put that on the point and then put ear wire.
Mm-hmm.
Would make really cute earrings.
Yep.
And how much is that? Would be like 50 cents to make a pair of earrings.
Right. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 25 on each one. So there you go. SPZ 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to put SPZ 5 away.
I don't know. People don't seem to be liking what I've been putting.
It's all right. We just got to keep going.
Keep going.
It's not going to be, not everybody's going to like everything.
What do y'all want? How about that question?
We do only have 8 people watching.
Well, let me know what you want. I'll go dig for it.
He says, I'll dig for it. Is there something you're looking for?
If we have it, I'll dig for it.
He says, I'll try and find it for you.
No 6mm lapis. So.
No 6mm lapis. Still not. Yeah. Double these up like this.
There's another inside joke.
Yeah. We're still looking for that one. Let's see here.
What about one of my pennies?
Yeah, and we got one there. What you got there?
That would be good for Halloween.
Let's see. These are 32. This is the dark butterfly.
Remember when everybody was wearing those black? Not everybody, but a lot of people were wearing those plaid.
The red and black and white plaids. Yep.
Good. The Hot Topic.
Hot Topic. That was back in our day. That came through again too. A little while ago.
Oh, Westwood.
Yeah. And this would go perfect with that kind of stuff. Kimberly says, "Oh wow, gorgeous." Call it
the gold.
It's got the 24 karat gold decal.
23.
23 karat gold.
Correct.
23 karat gold decal on the enamel base that Andrew did in that beautiful textile.
Made that.
$32. It's enamel on copper. SPZ12. Let me give you the size of this pendant too while we're here. This is approximately 1¼ inches by about 1½ just under 1½. All hand cut by Andrew, signed and dated as well. Handmade enamel. These are Indonesian glass. I love this strand so much. This is one of my very favorite strands. It's this blue, this icy blue with like a coppery orangey line through it. I think it's such a really pretty combination. And let me get the light up here. So pretty. I love those colors together. And these glass beads are approximately 6.5 millimeters. They do vary in length, but let me just grab one. It's about 4.5. And the strand is a 22 to 23 inch strand. Indonesian glass, $12 for the strand, just one available. SPZ 12. SPZ 13. Let's see what else we've got here for y'all.
What do y'all want? Is there anything you've been looking for?
Anything anyone's looking for? Anything y'all want? We just sold SPZ 12. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that's that Indonesian glass.
Liked it.
They really liked it. These are bone beads, hand carved bone. And these are really, really pretty. I'm going to do these at $1 each. And let me show you what they look like. These are hand carved bone rondelles. You don't see bone rondelles like this very often. We have a lot of hand carved like bone tubes and things like that. So this is hand carved bone rondelles. And these are approximately 12 millimeters by 5 millimeters. So they're $1 each. And as you can see, I've got this about half a strand of these left. This was a full, like you can see how many are missing off of that. So I've got about half of that strand left, $1 each. So if you want those, grab some of those. Let me move 12 out of the way since that has sold. Thank you, thank you. Kimberly says, I just learned that there are beads made out of beetle poo, and they are called lac beads. Do you have any of those?
What's it called?
Lac, L-A-C, made out of beetle poo. I'm gonna check. Turn this off for a second again. It's getting a little chilly up here. Oh, there, and I can hear too. Okay, so these are SPZ 13, $1 each for those. All right, let me clear the way here. Let's put the moonstone away. It's lowest price ever on this beautiful rainbow moonstone drop strand.
Oh, like shellac.
Yeah, L-A-C, like shellac. And let me clear some of these little flags out of here. Vintage check in this cranberry color. Really beautiful. Getting ready for the holidays. This cranberry and green could work well together. Or the cranberry and the vitriol. Or the green and the vitriol.
Maybe send me a picture of what you...
Kimberly, send Andrew a picture. You can send it to info@allegorygallery.com. Oh, I was just going to pop it up here for you. Or send him a message. on Facebook,
Probably Instagram.
Instagram.
Whatever, I guess I have. Because usually shellac is like a coating on stuff. So I don't really know if they made beads out of it.
LAC beads. Beetle poo. It's over here like this. Okay. SPZ14. What else I got here? How about some, these are S-word crystal in lilac. You get a gross of them. Normally we do these for 20. I'm going to drop it down to 16. We had it at 18 once before, but we're going to drop it all the way down. These are one gross. That's usually 144 of S-word crystal bicones in lilac. And let's see, let me see. These are, if I can get one of them, they are 4mm bicones.
Some of them, the ones that are coming up, they are. I don't know if the ones we have are made of this substance, but they kind of look like epoxy beads. This Kashmari.
And you get the whole gross of these, 4mm bicones in lilac, one gross, $16 only. And let's see here. SPZ 15. What stone this is?
Some type of jasper.
I figured. These are really cool. Jasper pendants. I have 3 of these available.
They're like a pink salmon.
Like a salmon color.
Did you see that meme where they're like, might as well just start pronouncing the L in salmon now?
They do in French.
So
I forgot that when I was in France and ordering salmon, and they could not understand what I was asking for because it's salmon, and I was saying salmon, and they're like, "What are you asking for?" And then I finally figured it out, and we all laughed because they're like, "You don't pronounce the L; it's there. Like, why don't you say it?" I'm like, I don't know. Huh?
Like most of the letters in
Like most of the letters in French. So these are large pendants in a jasper. They are about 28 by 64 and a half.
Go click the picture. I want to see it.
We just sold 14. Thank you so much.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Beetle poo.
So the shellac is made from the excrement of the lac beetle.
Yeah. Like,
so
I doubt
I'm
the whole
guessing
bead is
that
made out of
they're
that.
mixing something and painting it on.
It's, yeah, because
Or they're mix. The one they say they mix it with marble dust, and I guess if you mix it with like a colored marble
maybe you
dust,
get
then
that.
you could make that. And like, I don't know. I don't have any of that.
Yeah, it's pretty much shellac, right?
That's what shellac is.
Yeah, they call them lac beads.
But thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Yeah, it's fun to learn new things
Uh-huh.
or learn things about things that we have that we don't know we have. They mix lac beetle poo into the bead.
So it's a resin. So what the beetles are basically doing is they're chemically breaking it down into a resinous substance, and then they're probably mixing an alcohol to break the bonds and make it into a sticky paste, which then they'll mix with something that hardens and gives body to it. So it would be either like a wood, ash, stone, dust, um, and then packing it. It's related to probably like Russian or Roman stucco kind of stuff. So basically, they're making like a glue,
This is
a binder.
SPZ16. These are hand carved bone, little florets, little flower buds. You get the pair of them for $14.
Imagine how much poop you have to collect.
That's what I was thinking. Like beetle poop, that's not a lot at once, I'm sure. Kim says, making eggplant but dreaming about beetle poo.
One day.
Ew. Right.
Maybe. You never know what's in this room.
Right. 9 millimeters by 10 on these. 9 by 10 millimeters. These beautiful hand carved bone.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if I was like, here you go.
Right. Here it is. Here's some beetle poo beads. You never know with us. SPZ17. What is this little charm? Is that Ganesha?
Mm-hmm. The remover of
Suzanne says,
obstacles.
I want a bead made out of cat poo. We'd both be rich.
No, I don't like that.
Andrew's like, no. But boy, if we could do that.
No, I don't want it.
You don't want it?
I don't want the poop.
You don't want the processed poo?
No.
No. But we would be rich if somebody made a technique out of that.
No, I don't want it.
You don't want it. He's refusing the money. Look at that.
Cleaner ways of making a living.
He doesn't even clean the litter boxes.
I don't want it.
He's like, that's not my job.
Nope.
This is a Ganesh charm. Is this in bronze?
Yeah, probably.
Looks like bronze. $10. That's the old price. Old price on it.
You can maybe do it for 8.
Oh, you want to do it for 8? All right. Andrew's dropping the price. Never did that.
Remove the obstacle for you.
Remove the obstacle for you. Kim says, Kimberly, that sounds about normal. Oh, that is what we learned on Members Only with Randy.
About beetle poop.
Beetle poop.
Sounds like I'm not the only one who talks about BPs.
I know. Look at that. You got to be a member there, though, to get that good stuff. SPZ18. We just give it for free.
Yeah.
Give it away for free. All right. Got something else good down there for me?
Looking for them poop beads.
Let me look at these. Let's do this. These are normally...
Kimberly's got the picophilia.
Don't start that rumor. These are 18. Let's drop them down to, let's just do it for 12. $12 for the strand. Yeah, she is looking through a bead history book.
Oh.
All beads are welcome. We don't judge, says Kim.
Oh, yeah? If it smells like shit, I'm not going to do it.
So this is the strand. Welcome back, Andrew. Welcome back.
Did y'all miss it?
This is a strand of multicolored dyed vintage pearls. Various kinds of pearls. All different beautiful colors. These kind of jewel tone. These are more in the jewel tone colors, right? These rich.
I bet I have it.
I bet you do. I can't imagine you don't.
I know. I just am like, oh, look.
And this strand
When
is
they say eco resin, that's probably what that means.
Eco resin, yeah.
Yes, it came out the bug's ass.
16 inch strand and about 7 millimeter pearls. I know.
Oh, here you go. It's granted.
That is not it.
That is it.
That is not it. This is what he pulled, y'all. That does not look like those beads. That's what is it, the soft resin?
That's the precursor.
The precursor.
And then, you don't believe me? Oh, so there you go. Ye of little faith.
What is this? What are you showing? Kashmiri beads. Although Kashmiri beads and light beads are similar, Kashmiri beads is a marble powder and manufactured resin, while the resin and lac is from a natural source. So this is what he's showing. That's one of those, but
no,
not the poo. Not the poo
probably
one.
Not.
Not the poo one.
Getting closer though.
Getting closer. We just sold 18. Thank you so much.
Peel back a layer.
Peel back a layer. Oh, let's see here. Susie says, I'm anxious to see your pottery that you do tonight. I am working on probably, I want to see how my drips dried. But I probably won't be working on those because those have to go. I don't think they're going to be bisqued yet. But I will have 2 mugs. I broke one of my mugs. I had made 3, and I broke one while I was.
How did you break it?
I cracked it in its dry state while I was trying to fix it. It had some cracks on the handle, and we were working. My teacher was showing me pretty much a way that she's been able to fix every handle that has cracked, and we were doing that, and I pushed too hard, and I cracked my my mug. So I have 2 at least that I'll probably, I think it should be coming out of bisque, so I should be able to decorate them. And does anybody have anything they'd like a mug from me in any particular designs? SPZ 19. What are we doing next? Oh, we tried to sell 18 again. Sorry, it is already sold.
What was it?
Those pearls, the multicolor pearl string. What is this? What is that stone? That's one I haven't been able to do because I can't.
I think it's not. It's that muscovite.
Muscovite?
But it's not the fancy kind.
Not the high-end muscovite?
No.
So what do we want to do on that?
$10.
$10. That's a really cheap, even if it's not high-end muscovite. It's a really pretty light purple and gray. Muscovite. Whoops. And one strand of this available, only one, It's a vintage strand, 16-inch strand. And these are little muscovite ovals, and 10.5 by approximately 13 millimeters. And that's a really good price. Just for that, I'm going to write muscovite in case it does not sell, and then I'll know next time. Oh, by the way, I still have this piece that is unsold. I haven't gotten it into the online store yet. We just sold the muscovite. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I still have this piece that remains unsold that I did. I haven't gotten into the online store because I've been so busy, but I need to take pictures. But if anybody's interested in that, that is $38 for that. That's my newest piece. I did the light color squiggles and dashes and lines that I've been doing, and it came out really well. Yeah, did you see these?
No, because you have secrets.
This one sold.
Ooh, that looks good. Argyle.
Yeah, it looks like Argyle, right? And then this one did not.
Ramen.
Ramen. Yeah, ramen inside looks like the ramen squiggly noodles, right? So that's available if anybody. I had those beside me. Tried to sell 19 again. Sorry, it has sold. Make sure you are up to the timeline, the live time, if you're watching on YouTube. Let's see. What's Kim saying? I would imagine if you sold a piece made of beetle poo, someone would grab it up. And Kimberly says, probably so, because it's made of poo. I know that'd be a story to tell, right? Although there would be some people that would never touch that bead because that's made of poo. Okay, this one has sold. Thank you, thank you. Different strokes for different folks.
Whatever you want.
Easy 20. Everybody's so creative. Everybody's got their own flavor, their own flair.
I don't want to taste the food.
You don't want to taste the poo. Taste the rainbow. Andrew says, no, not that rainbow. How about these? These are some excellent, excellent, beautiful carnelian beads. These were 24. I'm going to drop them down to, let's do 16.
I'm going to look for them poop beads for y'all, though.
Andrew's going to look around. He's going to try and find them for you. You have to have some. I can't believe you wouldn't. Hey! Gesundheit.
There, I snorted some poop.
These are beautiful, deep, vintage carnelian. These are ovals. This strand, these are really pretty. 8 times 2, so 16-inch strand. Beautiful color and patterns in there. Deep, rich carnelian. Yeah, is anybody working on Halloween already? I know some of you are always working on Halloween.
Halloween is life.
12.5 millimeters approximately by 17.
Did I say it right?
Halloween is life. SPZ20.
It's like the call and response.
Right. $16, down from 24. We normally charge 24 for those nice high quality carnelian vintage strands, down to 16. There are 3 of them available. Once those are gone, we'll probably never see that again. Those would probably look really good with Andrew's pendant. Look at that. SPZ20, $16. All right, let's make some room here. I'm going to turn this on because I'm getting hot again.
Hey, Andrew, it's Lindsay.
You keep pushing buttons on my phone. That's why William is a tech person.
All right, SPZ, that was 11.
Getting all hot and bothered.
Them poop beads. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't be all hot and bothered about poop beads? SPZ 13. Nobody wants the bone rondelles.
It's like that movie when the little kids, they got those beads and then they called it anole.
No.
And then she smells it and she makes the face.
Oh. What was that show or movie?
It's called Good Boys.
The Boys?
Good Boys or Bad Boys?
Good Boys. Yeah, that was hilarious.
I laughed.
You should watch that again just for the laughs. Can you put SPZ 13 on your wrist? What was 13? 13. Oh, the bone? Yeah. Looking to see how many for a bracelet focal. Well, there's. That helps. We got just about enough left on there to make a whole bracelet if you wanted to. For my size arm, anyway. There you go. Alright. Try and pause there so you can count, right? Thank you so much. I'm also going to put 15 away. These little, they look like almost like a tongue pendant. But these would be great to drop things like in front of. So you could dangle other charms and things. Or if you'd gotten one of the other charms that we showed. Like these, to create kind of a base so that they don't get lost. So you can use them like that too, and they're really nice so you don't lose your other charms in amongst everything else. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna put those. Let's put that away. PZ15. And let's see here. You can try. SPZ21. Boy, we did a really good price. Let's do even a little better. Let's go down to 24 on this. Crazy talk. This is a sterling silver vintage. Huh? Price of sterling went up.
$40.
Sterling silver box clasp with a vintage button.
I'm sure that's flat. Some kind of vintage plastic.
Right? Super pretty. I think it's a really pretty button. That's why it's so deep. It's a button underneath there that's been bezel set, most likely anyway. And it is a box clasp for a 2-strand bracelet or necklace. And it was $34, dropping the price all the way $10 to $24. One of them available. One available. SPZ22. Oh, let me give you the size on that. Size is 18.5 by 27.5 by 11.5. Let's just give this a really good price. Kim says delay. That's okay. It's all right to be delayed. I'm delayed a lot. Often. This is a nice, just a mix of all different little gemstones. There's some jasper on there. There's some carnelian. There's some, looks like amethyst. That's the word, amethyst. There's some tiger eye. Looks like a aquamarine. Just a nice apatite. Nice strand of mixed stones. Little rounds. They are 6.5 millimeter rounds. About 6 to 6.5. 6.1, 6.0. One said 6.4 that I did over here. And this is, for those of you who like those mixes, it is a 16-inch strand. A nice strand to get a little bit of everything. And $8, y'all. That's a good deal. Normally we do like 14, 16, maybe 18 on that, but before 14, now offering it just at $8 for y'all. SPZ 22.
What number are you
23.
on? Oh,
What?
which one do you have your class?
6 o'clock.
Which one do you have to leave?
Well, I gotta try. I don't know if the pharmacy's open. I think I missed the pharmacy today. I hope I have what I need. But I leave around 5:45 or so. This was 2 strands. I'm going to sell it as 1 strand. $8. These are a red quartz. Oh, we just sold 22. Thank you so much. These are a red quartz. These would go really well with Andrew's butterfly. Let me pull that back out. This color is even better than the carnelian. So that was, let me pull this out too. SPZ11. Whoa. So SPZ11. This is Andrew's butterfly pendant in the enamel. And this is the red quartz. Look at that. Really pretty. Throw some, we've done a lot of black spinel. Like this black cord is almost showing what like a black spinel would be behind there, or some gold beads. We've had we've had some sales on like bags of gold beads, gold spacers recently. And so you combine all of that into a beautiful, you have a really kind of cool gothy pendant and necklace set for Halloween or any time really. So that's SPZ11 if you're interested in that pendant again. SPZ23 is the red quartz, and it's a 10 millimeter round. And there were 2 shorty strands, but I'm just combining them together into one for you. It's about 10 inches overall for $8. SPZ 23. Let me take away 22 since that has sold. Thank you so much. And I'm going to set 11 over here again just to set it with that. Actually, this could go really well with that too. if you wanted to do silver instead, but maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to put 16 away. That's these hand-carved bone flower buds, or lotus buds. Actually, lotus buds. $14 for those. And then I'm going to put 17 away, which is this Ganesh charm. That's $8 only. Let's move these down. Actually, all of this would kind of go with one another here, which is really kind of nice. Didn't mean to play mix and match, but started playing mix and match. Okay, what is this one? This one is Jasper. What is picture Jasper? Huh?
Sure.
This is SPZ24. Oh, we sold 23 multiple times. Thank you so much. That's the red quartz. This is Jasper. I think picture Jasper. Could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure we get this in picture Jasper. Really pretty. And these are ovals. We normally charge $8 to $10 for these strands, these short strands. We're bringing it down to 7 for you all. It's about 10.5 by 14.5. And these are, I think, 8-inch strands. Yeah, 8-inch strands. SPZ 24. You put this away since it has sold. Can't convince anyone to take that 11 with it. All right, I tried. Let me see. Move. Put that away again. Picture Jasper and Desert Jasper look alike to me, says Suzanne. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these are picture Jasper because I think I remember getting these. These are modern. These are not vintage, so that's from a modern vendor. But I'll show you all the strands because they're really, really pretty patterns. Like, look at those patterns. Just so pretty. And they've got a lot. They're little beads, but they've got a lot of patterns. Sometimes when you get Jasper, you don't get the patterns so much. Suzanne says, I wasn't questioning. Oh, I know. I agree with you. It is hard. And I question Jaspers all the time. I'm not great at them. I wish I were a little better. Let's see here. SPZ25. What is this pendant? Where did this come from? How much you want on that one? $3. Boy, we're back down to Andrew pricing now that he's back. $3. This would go really well instead of Andrew's enamel pendant with things like this and things like the carnelian. $3 is a stone pendant with the bail, the bail already attached. A little squeezy bail. And it is, the pendant itself is 35 millimeters, which I think, what's that come out to? About an inch and a quarter, a little over an inch and a quarter. SPZ 25. We've sold one of the 24s. Thank you so much. We still have 2 of those available.
Thank you. Which one are those?
That's the picture Jasper.
You know what they remind me of? Little eggs.
They do look like eggs.
They make a little nest of wire and then like tuck them in. Wouldn't that be cute?
That'd be very cute. We got this strand, $6. Vintage.
That would be good for Halloween stuff.
Yeah, I can't go lower than that. That's the old price.
No, there should be a lot more.
It should be a lot more. These are, I know. That's the old, look at that old tag on that. We're going to go with the old price for y'all. The vintage price. No price increase on that. The blood drops. I had a friend up at the store who bought some of things like this, and she makes stained glass, and she made some various things that had, she made a knife and she hung some of these little red drops from the knife, and kind of made some kind of sculptures with some of our beads, and it's really cool. It came out really, really nice. And so you can use these for like blood droplets, vampire teeth droplets. And this is a big strand. This is an 8-inch strand, vintage check glass. And it is about 5.5 millimeters by 8.5 for the drops. 1 strand available, SPZ 26. What else do we got here? What are we doing with these? These are Lucerna bicones, and we normally do these for $3 a piece in the store. I'll do them for $2 each for y'all. And I've got 2 of them available. We've definitely got a color theme going on here. These reds and browns. Lucerna bicones, 2 strands available. Normally do them for $3. We'll drop them down to $2 for y'all. $2 each. You know what these are, right? Lucerna bicones. They're about 5 millimeters. They're a particular kind of bicone from the Czech Republic. Kim's getting a great thunderstorm rolling through. Oh boy. And that's SPZ 27.
Oh, something sweet.
Huh?
Oh, something sweet.
Yeah, you're getting distracted. You need some sugar over there.
I know.
SPZ 20. I can tell your energy is gone.
No, because I don't have anything sweet.
Oh, terrible. It's terrible.
How much more do you have left to go?
Well, we're going to 40, right? So I'm at 27 right now.
Oh, I thought you were going to 30.
So SPZ 21. Nancy's here. Hello, Nancy. Says, I want cake. Andrew always is ready for cake. Maybe we'll just go to 30 today. That'll give me time to see if the pharmacy's open before I go to my class. These are SPZ 28. These are check glass also. They are $2 each, and I've got 2 of them available. Saving on my water bill, says Kim.
Okay.
The storm rolling through. How are you saving on your water bill? What? What's going on?
Oh,
Not having to water the plants. That's right. These are a beautiful check glass, fire polished Going them for $2 a strand. I've got 2 strands available. We sold one of the 27s. Thank you so much. We've still got one available. These are check glass, fire polished, $2 each. We did a special deal on these once for $2. I'm dropping it back down to that price. These are generally not usually, these are like $5 usually. Sometimes when they're slightly longer, we do them at $8. So it's a good deal to get them now. And they're in this beautiful kind of brown fire polished coppery goodness. And that's SPZ28, SPZ29. This is the long version that is normally that size, is normally like $8. I'll do that for $6 for you all. Let's move these off the board. SPZ24.
Get some flour. I'll make my own cake.
I know. We have flour. What do you mean?
Is there?
I think I bought a whole thing of flour the other day.
Where is it?
In the cabinet.
Which cabinet?
The flour cabinet.
I didn't see it.
I thought we had flour.
But you know what? I probably don't need to eat a whole cake.
Probably don't need to eat a whole cake, but will we eat a whole cake?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why do I gain so much weight?
Nancy says, home from PT, did 3 sets of 10 leg presses at 100 pounds each. Not bad for an old woman in a wheelchair. That's good job. Good job. This is SPZ29, $6 for this fire polish check.
I was like, I can even do that, and I'm not.
This is about 3.7, so about 4mm check glass. 1 strand available.
You missed how Kimberly desires poop beads.
I know. SPZ. That's an interesting 3 because I started writing 40 and I'm like, we're not at 40, we're at 30. All right, and then these are $7 each, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these available. Last one for today. Oh, hello, Lorraine. Thanks for joining us. You're catching us right at the tail end, so if you want to check out the replay, please feel free to do so. These are the Buddha pie beads. They're all the Buddhas sitting.
The eightfold path,
It's yeah, I think so. I call them Buddha
pie.
Buddha pie because they're all the Buddhas. They look like they're cut out in slices. Thinking about pie, right? Pie would be delicious. And see what's on my mind. But it's all the Buddhas sitting head to head. And these are Thai amulets. They are $7 each. And I've got 7 of them available. They are about 24mm Thai amulet.
Fun fact for today, the highest point in New Mexico is Wheeler Peak at 13,161 feet.
How about that? Fun facts. Lots of fun facts today. Lorraine says, so sorry, I watched the replay. Don't be sorry. We're glad you're here. We go on at different times now, at all different times of the day. No, really, it's usually 7:30 at night or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And on Wednesdays especially, Wednesdays are always slower days. It seems like no matter what time we go on. But we usually go on at 3 now because I have my pottery class. And yeah, so that's that, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm going to try and run to the pharmacy to see if they're open till 6 or if they closed at 5 and see if I can get my prescription. If not, I think I have 1 pill left to get me through tonight. So anyway, and then I'm off to pottery, and I'm going to probably be doing some glazing on some of my new mugs with handles this time. What? I did handles? So let me know. Send in a request if you would like a particular mug color or design, or if you just want to reserve a mug and I can reserve one. I don't do mugs very often, so let me know. All right. Thank you all so much. Oh, we sold 20. What did we just sell? We sold one of the carnelians, and we sold this little pendant too. Thank you so much.
Nice.
We will have more for you tomorrow, probably back to tomorrow evening because I have to wait for people's gas to come during the day. So 7:30 tomorrow night, we'll see you here for another great live. Come and hang out with us, meet new friends, chat, and we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
See ya.